Hello and welcome to Pitch and Putt Golf. Today what we're going to be talking about is golf still classed as a rich man's sport? What I'm going to do, I'm going to compare it to a sport that I used to do before, which is match fishing. So I'm going to give you prices of equipment and roughly what it would cost you through a season compared to what it would cost you for, your golf. So your equipment for golf and then your membership to the golf club. I'll just take you through a few prices and then we'll compare them at the end and see what you think. But what I want you to understand is these are mid-range prices. These are not high-end. I'm taking into consideration, lumping bits together, like for fishing you'd be talking floats and stuff like that. So I'll give you a ballpoint figure what they would cost. And for your golf, like you've got your golf balls, your tees, your pitch markers and stuff like that. I'm leaving clothing out of it because clothing can go into quite a bit of money itself. But these are just the basics that any golfer or any fisherman would use. And then, like I said, we'll compare them at the end and see what you think. So as you can see, just for the equipment itself, it can be quite expensive, but match fishing, you could class that now as a rich man's sport because it is quite expensive. That's not taking into consideration, by the way, how much it would cost to enter a competition for match fishing. So I would average that out at, you could say, per match, it's going to be about £35. That is paying the person who's ponded you're fishing, then the actual entrance fee into the match plus your bait. That can work out quite expensive compared to golf. So you can actually easily add on another 2,800 onto that, where with the golf clubs, most golf clubs, they run the competitions, you might pay a couple of pounds, £5 tops. So there's a massive difference. So really, golf is not what people say it is. It's not a rich man's sport. It can be quite cheap. Fishing can be quite cheap. It depends to what standard you want to play and what you want to put in. So I would say that from the things we've just gone through, golf is no longer classed as a rich man's sport, even though you're paying your membership fees and stuff like that. You work that out through a year, and that is quite cheap compared to like having to go to a venue and fish and pay the vendor, the person whose pond it is. You've got to get your bait, then you've got to pay an entrance fee into that. That can be quite expensive. So that's for you to have a think about. Look at other sports and see, put them in comparison. You might think that golf can be expensive, or you might think that golf is expensive, but really it's not compared to other sports. It's about average, I would say, if anything. I'd just like to add one other thing as well, is I've heard a lot of people talking about this on forums and things like that, and through the YouTube community. But I think it's really important that if you are a member of a golf club, if you can afford it, carry on paying your membership fees. They've got ground staff out there. I know there's all these grants knocking about from the government, but a lot of them are privately owned, and it's not as easy as you think to get that money. So I would just say that if you are a member of a golf club, carry on paying your membership fees if you can afford to. I'm sure that something will get worked out later on, and like I said, I'm a member of Waff Golf Club and they've been fantastic. You know, they've been going in, the staff have been going in, keeping the golf course looking, you know, beautiful really. So there's no reason why we shouldn't to carry on paying those membership fees. Yeah, so if you have enjoyed this, like I said, it costs you nothing to subscribe. It'd be great if you did. And even tell your friends, you know, you might have got somebody else that's interested in golf that's starting out. So yeah, so if you'd like to subscribe, just press that subscribe button, it's free, and the notification bell at the side, that means that you'll be notified of any new videos that I put out. Okay, thanks very much.